It is a picture-perfect Wednesday night here in the city of Chicago. We come to you tonight on the Windy City Sports Network from Flames Field on the campus of UIC. It's our first ever Cubs Nike RBI Softball Summer League Game of the Week. It's our matchup featuring Portage Park at 2-0 and Portage Park at 0-1. Hi everyone, I'm Calvin Malater. Thanks for joining us. We had a good game for you tonight. These two teams facing off in the first of a doubleheader on this Wednesday night. They'll be back at it right after the conclusion of our first game here on the Windy City Sports Network. Like yesterday, let's show you the rules for this Cubs Nike RBI League Summer Softball gameplay rules. They'll be playing 6-inning games, and they'll have a 1 hour and 30-minute drop-dead time limit from the scheduled game time. They will finish the hitter in the batter's box. Like we saw yesterday, the 2-hour time limit came into effect in the baseball game between Lincoln Park and Jones Prep tonight. It'll be very interesting to see how only 90 minutes of game time affects these teams. And here are the run rules: 15 after 3, 12 after 4, and 10 after 5. It's going to be a fun doubleheader night of some high school softball for you right here on the Windy City Sports Network. We'll be right back with first pitch right after this break. And we welcome you back inside Flames Field, everyone. Calvin Malater with you here on the Windy City Sports Network, ready to go for our doubleheader. Portage Park is the home team today. We welcome you back inside Flames Field. Apologies for the technical difficulties. The first batter of the game walked, and there's a base hit there for Victoria. So the first two batters are aboard here for Portage Park. They're in the black uniforms today for game one of this doubleheader. Team that is 0-1, looking for their first win of this summer season, as they played their lone game back on June 5th against ITW Spear. They lost 17-5 in that one. And a full lineup as the first pitch is a check swing. So first game of this doubleheader, Portage Park will be the road team this time. They'll be the home team in game two. This is Eleanor Funky in the lineup, and she pops that one on the first base side, but it's out of play. Elvog reached base with a walk. She's the runner on second for Portage Park. It was a 5-pitch walk to open up this ball game. Now the wind of the pitch is fouled off to the right side again. 5 runs a lot of times for a team will win you a game. That wasn't the case, unfortunately, for this Portage Park team. We've given up 17 runs. A game that we presume was cut short due to the run rules. Another 2-strike pitch. That one misses outside. Meanwhile, this Horner Park team, 2-0, filled with a lot of players who are on the Cubs Nike RBI All-Star team. But they only have 9 rostered players for this first game, as the 2-strike offering is delivered into right field and down for a base hit and roll all the way into the right field corner. That'll score 1 run. Both runners around second and third respectively, make it 2-0 Portage Park on a go-ahead 2-run triple by Funky, the shortstop, and an early advantage here for the visiting team tonight. So a good start for this Portage Park team, getting out early on the RBI triple. Just carried over Nieto, the right fielder's head, and went all the way into that corner. So now here comes Rihanna Robles. She's the third baseman today, and she takes a strike on the outside corner. Still no one out here in the top of the first inning. Rinslau, the pitcher for this Horner Park side, misses away and upstairs. Offering to Brianna. Strike 2 called right at the letter. She's not pleased with that one, but it gets in there. Counts even, runner at third. Here's the pitch. On the inside part of the bat. Alfaro faked the throw to the plate, but will take it to the back herself for the first out of the game, but it does drive in a run, so it's 3-0 here in favor of Portage Park here in the top of inning number 1. Smart play there. Just take the out that's given to you, even if it does mean allowing another run to score, and a true crooked numbers out there on the scoreboard. Kenya Ventura, she's the EH. Takes that one for a strike on the outer third. Not a bad start for a team that lost by 12 runs in their summer season opener. Up and away, and the count evens out. Greco, the pitcher, stands on deck. Only 1 out here in the inning, as Ventura cuts and misses, and she's behind 1-2. Hot, steamy Wednesday afternoon here in Chicago, 87 degrees. As this one is lifted in the air a mile high onto the right side. Drifting and unable to make the catches, Viola, the second baseman. It bounced in and out of her mitt. And so now another base runner here for Portage Park. That was lifted sky high over the right side of that infield. And now here's Greco, the pitcher, looking to help herself out. Slow breaking ball misses high for ball one. These two teams back at it again just a half an hour after this one comes to a close, so a 7 o'clock start. That one misses upstairs, snap further first, and back in there safely is Ventura. Ramos, the catcher, trying to show off the arm there early on. Portage Park, meanwhile, just trying to get off the field here. Only listed 9 players on the lineup card here pregame, as that one just misses downstairs, not by much. And it's a 3-ball count. It's already the pitch. In there for a strike. Went inside corner with that one. Portage Park early lead here. They're trying to build off of that one. She waits on it and sends a fly ball to right field. Nieto going back, and she makes the catch. Nice play out there. And it forces Ventura to go back to first base. So Greco flies out on the 3-1 pitch. And there's 2 away. It was a really nice catch. She was backpedaling, trying to get to it, and she was able to make the catch high above her shoulder for the second out. Sofia Gonzalez now, the first baseman, steps in. Takes first pitch as a strike right on the outer half of the plate. There's a slight lead off of first for Ventura. She's the runner, 2 gone here in the inning, but the infield plays her straight up. Now Faro doesn't hold her on. That one smacked back up the middle and through past the diving Matos for a base hit, and the inning will continue. Productive frame already here for this Portage Park team. As is Hernandez will come on up, and she's the 8th hitter to dig into that batter's box here in inning number 1. Slow breaking ball misses high. One-0. Caught the outside corner. Nice pitch there on that slow breaking ball. Hernandez is playing second base today for Portage Park. 2 runners on and 2 outs. That one misses high. And the count goes to 2-1. Mason, the right fielder, stands on deck should it get to her, as they love to keep this quality inning going. 3 runs on 3 hits. Strike 2 called. And a slow curveball on the outside corner. Rinslot ready. Here's the pitch. In on the hands. Nice take there. Sometimes you see a lot of hitters chasing that pitch that's up and in. She lays off as the count goes full. Rinslot trying to get out of the frame. Here's the 3-2. Foul back, and we'll do it again. We're on the top of inning number 1 here. Second game on the summer for Portage Park, 3rd game for Horner Park. The team wearing blue today, sweeping a doubleheader against DePaul Prep, as that one misses upstairs for ball 4, and the inning will continue. Meredith Vason now comes on up, trying to keep the inning alive. Going back, though, to that doubleheader Horner Park played. Really impressive. Putting up 19 runs across both legs of that doubleheader. As that one gets thrown away, in comes the runner to the plate, and it's 4-0. On a throwing error by the catcher Ramos, Ventura with great heads-up base running takes advantage of it and adds on to the Portage Park lead here in the top of the first. Marin cuts and misses at that one for a strike. Horner Park team, like I was going on about that doubleheader, 19-run score, just 10 allowed. They won a thriller in the opening game, 10-8. This is on the ground, left side, and it sneaks through for a base hit. Pumping the brakes at third is Gonzalez, and they remain loaded here. Another base hit for this Portage Park team. Yeah, Cheyenne Alameda comes on up, trying to keep the inning alive once again and keep the train rolling. Meanwhile, this Horner Park team just trying to get out of this inning. They trail 4-0. Just 1 out away from just being able to get out of it. It's the Cheyenne. Outside corner, take it for a strike. This Portage Park team, you can clearly tell, taking out some frustration on this Horner Park team after the result of their only contest in this Cubs Nike RBI Summer League. 0-1. Curveball misses high, and the count evens out. One. Ground ball up the middle, bounces off the glove of Matos into center field. 2 runs are going to come across the score. The throw will go into third, and she is safe underneath the tag. Cheyenne Almeida keeps the inning alive. A 2-run scoring smack there to the left side of the infield, and the inning continues, and the top of the order will come back up. So both Gonzalez and Hernandez were able to come across. And now here's Elvog, who walked and later came around to score. The 11th hitter to the plate this inning for Portage Park. However, this is technically where they've hit around now. Obviously, there's the great debate in the sports of baseball and softball about what counts as whether you hit around or not. That's the left side. Nice play there by the third baseman, and that will end the inning. Or no, I beg your pardon, it won't. There wasn't a force out there. So another run across. As Portage Park just keeps on rolling. It's a single there for Elvog. Stason comes in as well. That one skips away, and both runners will advance on the wild pitch. It was second and third on that last ground ball by Elvog, who drives in a run. So it's 7-0 right now. In favor of Portage Park. On the ground, no force out there. Long throw across the diamond in time. And now that will end the inning. How about that frame, though, from Portage Park? They put up 7 runs. They send 12 batters to home plate, and they lead by 7. Horner Park's first at-bats when you come back here on the Windy City Sports Network. Welcome you back. 7-0 is the score as winner of the home half of the first inning. First of two games today here on the Windy City Sports Network for you. Portage Park to bat for the first time. It's China Matos, the shortstop, trying to spark a rally. Portage Park in the top half of the first inning. Absolutely sensational. As that one gets in there for a called strike. The team wearing the all-black uniforms today scored 7 runs on 6 hits. 1 error was committed, and they only stranded 2 runners on base. That's hard hit and through for a base hit. Nice swing there from Matos, and she's aboard. It's what you need if you're a Portage Park team trailing by a massive crooked number right now. Just get those base runners aboard. Just try to play station-to-station baseball. You can't get 7 runs in one swing in the sport of baseball, or softball, I should say. Now here's the third baseman. Mia takes that one outside for a ball. Playing third base today, slightly open stance as the pitch comes in and misses out and away. They'll thought about a snap throw back to first as Matos expands her lead quickly there. Greco is the pitcher in the circle. And that one's sent in the air to left field, going back and making the catch there in left field, but they kick away the cutoff throw, and tagging and advancing to second is Matos, so it ends up being a productive out as they're able to advance the base runner. As making the play out there is Alameda. So now with 1 out and a runner on second base, here's Bella Alfaro, and she takes that one just off the plate for ball 1. Alfaro's playing first base today. Very open stance as she lets that one ride up and out of the zone. Make it 3-0. Greco missing upstairs, trying to go to the rise ball. It'll be huge for Portage Park just to get a couple of runs back here, as the fastball's right down the pipe for a strike. Starts by driving in that first run, though, just breaking your own team's scoring seal. That was chopped back up the middle, gets through for a base hit. Around third comes Matos. She's coming to the plate. The throw is up the line, but the tag is there. Throw down a second, safe there. Great throw from the center fielder, Victoria, to cut down the runner and Matos at home plate. It's a single and an advancement on the throw from Bella Alfaro. That was a great throw, unexpectedly, I believe. As Victoria's trying to get her at the plate, it ends up taking her up the line, but right into the path for the base runner Matos, who is tagged out there. So there's the second out of the frame. It's still 7-0. As Ramos sends that one in the air, shallow center field. Victoria comes on, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Good frame defensively for Portage Park, which included a throwing out of a runner trying to take home. We are through 1. It's 7-0 here on the Windy City Sports Network. top two in our matchup between Portage Park and Horner Park, trying to expand on their lead. First pitch hacking there was Eleanor Funke, the shortstop, but she fouls it off. 7 runs on 6 hits with an error in that first inning offensively for Portage. They sent 12 batters to the plate. And then on the defensive side, it was spectacular softball. Inside corner, strike 2 called. And it's 0-2. A shortstop for Portage Park with a 2 RBI triple to open up the scoring in this contest as the 3rd hitter of the game. Stays alive by knocking that one off the end of the bat. So it remains a 2-strike count. As the lights begin to turn on here at Flames Field. Good take there. It's 1-2. Robles and Ventura also due up here for Portage Park. Kick in the pitch. Fouled off. So 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. No one out to the leadoff hitter in the top of the 2nd. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Renslau took something off of it. That's the first strikeout of the game for either side. And it's the first out of the inning. Some high fives from her teammates, backing her up there. The big thing to avoid when you're trailing by a fair chunk of runs like Horner Park is after your offense goes quiet in the first frame, to come back out and to get a quick frame defensively does numbers for a confidence standpoint. Now misses away for ball 1 to Brianna Robles. Third baseman 0 for 1 on the day, but she did drive in a run. Inside, nearly clipped her as the count goes back into the hitter's favor. Outside corner, strike 2. Excuse me, 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch to Robles. Hit hard on a nice backhanded play at third across the diamond in time, 2 gone. Nice job there by Mia over there in that hot corner. The backhanded pick and the long throw. And there's 2 gone here in the 2nd inning for Kenya Ventura, the EH. Reached on an error, later scored on an error as well. Off the end of the bat, it drops into left field for a base hit. And the inning will continue. So once again, the 3 up, 3 down frame is avoided for this Portage Park team. As Gianna Greco, the pitcher, comes back up. Gianna Ventura didn't get a lot of it, but just found a gap in the defense and put it there. Misses high, snap throw back to first, and diving in there safely goes Ventura. So Ventura is now 1 for 2 in this contest. Swinging a high fly ball to right field. Nieto going back towards the corner, and she makes the catch. Over the shoulder grab to end the inning. Tough break there for Greco, but an even better play out there in right field Nieto robbing the opposition pitcher of a hit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It remains 7-0 here on WCSN. Home half of the second is upon us. Score remains 7-0. A great response though by this Horner Park team there. Just faced 4 hitters in the last inning after 12 in the first. Here's the pitcher for Horner Park, Olivia Prinslao out there. All right, spark her ride to get her back some runs out there in the circle. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball in a deep left center field. Going back to Alameda on the track. She turns and it's gone. A solo home run. And Horner Park is on the board as the pitcher helps herself out. So Horner Park gets a run back and gets some momentum back with the solo home run, and they're on the scoreboard. And they're blocked there by the catcher for ball 1 to Olivia Nieto. Right fielder's made a couple of great plays defensively for the first 2 innings out there in right field. She's robbed a couple of hitters of extra bases. Got some misses, though, to even have the count at 1 aside. And this is just a bit inside, and it's 2-0. Fouls it off herself to even out the count. So Horner Park on the board. Leadoff solo home run. See if they can add more. The 2-2. Called. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and Nieto's down looking. So now here's Alexis Viola, the second baseman. First pitch to her just misses downstairs. For a ball. 1-0 on the way. And Greco falls behind 2 balls and no strikes. No now. Alexis Viola, product of Taft High School. Plays second and can also play some outfield as well. She takes that one in for a strike. Cubs RBI All-Star. Many players out on the diamond today, so she takes a strike. That'll be helping compete for a trip to the RBI World Series down there in Vero Beach, Florida come August. And she goes down on strike swinging. Nice job there from Greco to battle back and get the K after falling behind massively there to the Horner Park second baseman. So now here's Corrales, the left fielder, with 2 outs and no one aboard. First at bat of the night for her. And she takes that one in by the feet. Soon the announcement will be made of the schedule for the regional tournament that Cubs Charities and Cubs Nike RBI host. 2 balls, no strike, the count now. This ballpark you're looking at right now will be one of the host sites for it, including the championship game of the tournament. Strike there, and it's 2-1. It's going to be a ton of fun. Always one of the best weekends of the year. You get all the teams from all the different Midwestern cities. That one's on the ground to the right side. Hernandez up with it, and that will end the frame. But a solo home run highlights it for Horner Park. They're on the scoreboard for the first time. We've played 2. It's 7-1 here on the Windy City Sports Network. Welcome you back inside Flames Field here on this hot Wednesday night. You have Melander with you here. There's Portage Park. Get it ready to go for their third at-bats of the game. Gonzalez, Hernandez, Thiessen due up. They did give up 1 run in the top in the bottom half of the last inning, I should say. They are the visiting team after all. A strike is taken there by Sofia Gonzalez, the first baseman for Portage Park, on a solo home run by a young athlete in the circle. 0-1. Misses high, and it's 1-1, I should say. Gonzalez singled, later came around to score on the 2 RBI double from Alameda, the left fielder. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good pitch there on the outside corner. Gonzalez went chasing. Portage Park trying to build off their lead. This is in the air to deep center field, but playable and caught out there for out number 1. Nabi was drifting back on it. Makes a nice routine catch. Uses both hands to secure the softball and wheels it back on in. So now here's Hernandez, the second baseman. Couple of plays defensively out there. Up at the dish, no official at bat. She walked her lone trip up, later came around to score. That was on the double by Alameda. Inside, breaking ball, strike one. Hernandez is the 8-hole hitter on this Portage Park side. It's an impressive 2-out rally they put together in the top of the first inning. After the second out of the inning, which was a flyout by the 6-hole hitter, Gianna Greco. 4 hits and a walk as a team. It was a really impressive rally. That one is tipped into the mitt there of the catcher. Still a hitter's count, though. Looped in a short left center and down for a base hit. Hernandez aboard for the second time today. In that first inning, after that second out, like I said, I told you about the 4 hits and the walk. The exact order was single, walk, single, 2 RBI double, RBI single, and then the third out was finally recorded. Here's Mason, who had that third single, or that second single, third hitter in that rally. Drives it to right field down that line, but it hooks foul. She later came around to score on the Elvog RBI infield single. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away here in the top of inning number 3. Inside right, here's the pitch. Scoring a bunt and getting it down there is Thayson. Her only play is to first, and it is made there. Runner now going for third, and the ball is dropped, so able to slide in there is Hernandez safely. So a productive out, advances the base runner 2 bases. That's all said and done. And there's 2 away now for Alameda. Doubled in a pair her last time up in the first inning. Got the runner at third, trying to flip the lineup card over to the top of the order, which stands on deck in Elvog. It's already the pitch. Popped up out of play on the first base side beyond the dugout. Portage Park trying to build on the lead. An opportunity to do that with the runner on third. Here's the pitch. Down and away. The count evens out. Alameda playing left field today. She's the 10th hitter in the lineup, as Portage has the EH batting in the 5 spot. 1-1. Just a little bit inside, and it's a hitter's count. These 2 teams back at it again. Good for approximately a 7 o'clock start. It'll also be streamed here on the Windy City Sports Network. 3 balls and 1 strike. As we showcase a lot of quality baseball and softball to you throughout this summer tonight. Softball, that's roped in a deep left field. That one is off the base of the wall. Coming in to score easily is Hernandez, and it's a second double for Cheyenne today, and it's 8-1 Portage Park. She's got 3 RBIs. And she flips the lineup card over with 2 outs again for the second time. Off the end of the bat, and it gets fouled off. runs on 9 hits. Benefited from 1 error so far. That one just missed off the corner. That's a great take there by the Portage catcher. Log attends Amundsen High School, city's north side, and she gets underneath that one and skies it to center. Gonna be underneath it, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. So Portage Park tacks on another run on the RBI double from their left fielder. We're going to the home half of the third. It's 8-1 here on the Windy City Sports Network. Bottom 3 here is upon us. Portage Park able to get that home run back with the RBI double there from Shina Almeida, who now plays third base after starting the game out there in left field. One misses downstairs for a ball. On the ground, Alameda, that's a fair ball. Throw across in time for the out. Nice play there as the lineup card will flip back on over now to the top for Matos, who singled in a runner last time up. Try that Matos on deck. They added an extra hitter now into this lineup. Strike there, call. Her first at bat here, perfectly times up actually with her first time up in the lineup card as she lines this one in right field. That is caught out there by Faison. 2 gone in the inning. So 2 gone. And now the lineup card officially flips over for Matos, who singled her last time up. She ropes that one, but it's caught. Nice play there at third by Alameda to end the frame. 3 up, 3 down goes Horner Park. Great defense showcased all across the diamond there for Portage Park. We'll be back here in a moment on WCSN. Welcome back. First pitch grounded back up the middle and through for a base hit here in the top of the 4th inning. Victoria comes through with her first hit of the ball game. Runner on the move, and that pitch is fouled off by Funky. The shortstop, who's 1 for 2 today. Tripled in 2 runs in the first, but struck out swinging to lead off the 2nd inning. Pitch home, fouled off. Victoria was on the move again there. Towards second base. Popped up, out of play, first base side. Fouled off. 8-1 the score. No one out here in the top of inning number 4. Portage Park dominant so far. 10 hits in the ball game already. Popped up, out of play, and Victoria threw tree back. And she's just kind of smiling, going, come on, just let me steal second base. Her teammates trying to protect up there and keep the at-bat alive for herself. And went inside, runner goes down to second, the throw offline, and nice job there. Aviola backing up the throw there. So Victoria's got herself a stolen base. Swinging a drive to deep left field. That ball is off the base of the wall again. This will drive in another run. It's 9-1 as Funky has herself an RBI double Second extra base hit of the game for her. And Portage Park claims their largest lead of the first game of this doubleheader. 8-run advantage here. So now here's Bree Robles. We're on second, still no one out. First pitch popped up, foul, out of play. Robles 0 for 2, but she does have an RBI. Came back in the first inning. 0-1. In the air, right side. Viola drifting back onto the grass, and she makes the catch for the first out of the frame. So 1 away and the runner on second base. It's a pinch hitter here for this Portage Park team. And there's a cut and a miss there. Gabby Bahena, the Lane Tech rising senior, outfielder, second baseman. Stands in. 0-1, foul back. So Ventura's day is done after a 1-for-2 performance with a single and a reaching on an error, which eventually saw her come around to score. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's 2 away. So now here's another pinch hitter here. And taking that one off the plate there. Or check that, excuse me. Still Gianna Greco up there at the dish. Continue to work on her 1-run performance on the slab as that one misses up and away. 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts to right field. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Pitcher to pitcher is grounded to the left side. A diving stop there by Matos. The throw across the diamond, not in time. Nice, great diving effort there from Matos at short, but she comes up empty. It's an infield single, so the inning keeps on rolling. And they'll bring on the courtesy runner for the pitcher. It'll be Bahena now who will be in charge of courtesy running as the last out. So now Sofia Gonzalez comes on up. First baseman's 1 for 2 today with a single and a fly out to center field. Cracked foul right side. Oh, 1. Down inside, delayed steal for second, and Bahena's up there standing up. So Greco gets the stolen base there. One. Cracked in the air to right field. Nieto down that line, and she makes the catch by her side and down that foul line to end the inning. That could have been trouble had it dropped. That would have been a multi-run scoring hit there. Instead, it's the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Portage Park tacks on 1 more on 3 hits in the frame. It's 9-1. We'll be right back after this. of the fourth inning is upon us. It's 9-1 Portage Park. As Mia comes back up for her second plate appearance of the game. 0 for 1. She flew out to left field as the first out of the first inning. Hasn't got a chance to hit then. It's been a great defensive performance so far from this Portage Park team, and you got to credit Greco out there, who's been sensational in the circle. 1 run on 3 hits so far. Strike call there. She's fresh off her first 3 up, 3 down inning as well, highlighted by 2 great plays by the third baseman Alameda. That's strike 2 called. One, 2. Just off the plate. Good idea, good spot. Couldn't connect though. And couldn't get the swing they wanted. So the at-bat keeps on rolling. Mind you, we'll have the second game of this doubleheader shortly after the conclusion of our first game. That's backed up the middle, low throw, and safe there at first is the runner, and it'll be a throwing error on Greco. She had the out, she just rushed the throw, unfortunately. So an E1 is how the first base runner of the fourth inning for Horner Park reaches. Sometimes that's all you need. As here's Alfaro in the dirt for a ball. Alfaro singled but was stranded at second base to end the first inning. 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Hernandez up with it, her throw to second base. Not in time. So the first 2 have reached base. So Alfaro gets a hit because there wasn't an out recorded. And now this is on the ground left side. That's through for a base off about a Ramos in the left field. Around third, but pumping the brakes there was the runner in Mia, and holding at second is Alfaro. So they're loaded here. No one out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Opportunity here for Horner Park, trailing by 8 runs as Rinslau is the home run hitter, the lone run scored as she flares that one to the right side. It's over the leaping Hernandez and into right field. 1 run in. Everyone else holds at their respective bases. RBI single. And Prinslau's been responsible for both Horner Park runs. She's driven in both of them. And she gets the RBI knock there. 9-2 now is the score. We're going to see a meeting on the mound now. We're out there on the circle, I should say, for the Portage Park team. Leading by 7 runs now, however, you just want to try to keep things calm if possible. Because you don't want to just worry about blowing the lead or losing it, especially when you're up this much. Meaning just about trying to find the easiest outs possible for this Portage Park team. So Olivia Nieto, right fielder, fouls that one off of herself for strike 1. Nieto struck out looking in the second inning. It was right after the solo home run. Still no one out, already 1 run across here in the frame. Oh, 1. And the dirt good block there. Behind the dish, all runners have to stay at their bases. Nieto cuts and misses And it's 1-2. The rising junior at Whitney Young High School. Favorite player, Shohei Ohtani. Plays multiple positions, but none of them in the circle. Third baseman and outfielder by trade. 1-2. Fly ball in a shallow right field. That one drops in for a hit. Now the race is on to get the outs. There's a throw to the plate safe there, so it's a single for Nieto, and it's 9-3. So Horner Park not done yet, as there's still no one out here in this frame. And right now, if you're Horner Park, you got to be thinking, man, that 7-run first inning really helped us and put us on the right track. And now that's going to be all for Greco. New pitcher in the circle. We'll take a break here on the Windy City Sports Network. Sofia Gonzalez is the new pitcher for Portage Park here. No one out in the bottom of the fourth inning. That one's through the wickets of the catcher, but no runners. We'll try it. Next offering. Strike there. Popped up, and it's 1-2. So by the way, Kenny Ventura, the old EH, now in the game to play first base. Greco will come on down. Swinging a high fly ball down the right field line. Myron slides, and she can't make the catch. Myron Thayson out there with a great effort. However, it'll end up being strike two. Grounded foul, this time to the left side. Haven't seen a whole lot of those pull side foul balls in this game. Outside, just missed. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, still no one out in the frame. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Big time out there as Gonzalez gets the K. Viola Now goes down on strikes for the second time. She's 0 for 2. And here comes Athena Corrales. First pitch. Misses outside for a ball. Outside corner. Strike there. Count evens out. Next offering fouled off. Gonzalez gets the strikeout of the first hitter she faces. Trying to make it 2 now. He's ready, the righty fires. Called, strike 3. And there's 2 gone now. Big time, after big time K there for Gonzalez out there in the circle. Tanabe, the center fielder, trying to keep the inning rolling now at this point. Takes a strike on the outer third. Grounded out to third to lead off the third inning. She's the only hitter as she grounds that one to the left side. Elva goes the long way and the throw's in plenty of time to get Tanabe. So we are through 4. Warner Park gets a couple back, but Portage still leads 9-3. You're watching the Cubs Nike RBI Summer League Game of the Week here on the Windy City Sports Network. Top of inning number 5, and the first pitch is fouled off. That is Hernandez, the second baseman for Portage Park. Athena Corrales now into the circle to pitch for Warner Park. Here's her 0-1. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. She's played the entire game in left field before coming in to pitch right here for a team that got a couple runs back in the last half inning. 2 runs on 4 hits, but they did leave them loaded. 2-1 now the count. Misses high, and it's 3-1 now. Hernandez, Thiessen, and Alameda 8, 9, and 10 here for this Portage Park side. Swinging a fly ball in a left center field. Tanabe charging in, and she makes the catch for out number 1. Nice catch there. Once again, securing that ball with both hands. And there's one that's gone. Aaron Thiessen, 1 for 1 officially. Should have the productive sacrifice bunt back in the 3rd. She singled and scored back in the 1st. That was a 7-run, 6-hit frame for Portage Park. They sent 12 hitters to the plate in that frame. Going right side. So that's, they were playing straight 9s. The equivalent of that would be 11, but because with the extra hitter, you have to add on the 1 extra batter in the frame, I should say. Swing and a miss. Good changeup there from Corrales. And it's 2-2. Also nearing that time limit as well, as that one is tipped into the mitt there of Ramos behind the dish, and there's 2 gone. Morales gets her first K of the game. So here's Cheyenne Alameda. Doubled in 2 in the 1st, doubled in a run in the 3rd. She lays off that one. Athena trying to work the first defensive 3 up, 3 down frame for this Horner Park team. In the air to shallow right center, and that's down for a base hit. There's the good old announcer's jinx. And Alameda has her 3rd hit of the game. 2 doubles and now a single. And the top of the order now. Come back up here in the 5th. Ashley Elvog is the hitter. First pitch to her. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line, but it'll land in foul territory. They're blocked there. Quick throw back to first, and stumbling but able to get back in is Alameda. Looked like she slipped on top of either the regular base or the safety bag and appears to be shaken up. He's played a great game today. That's really an unfortunate sign. And they're going to take her off. So they have the pinch runner in. And they'll turn to Olivia Infante out there to run and to likely go play 3rd. We'll shift things around. Infante can catch. She can play right field. Elvog the hitter, 2 outs in the frame. Grounds that one up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Infante stops at second. And Elvog has her second hit, third trip to the base pass for her. As the dangerous center fielder Victoria comes back up, 2 hits. Got a lot of speed as well. Acknowledges the sign in a fun way. They're just fun games. Players show their personality. That's crushed, but it's foul down the left field line. Had it been fair, it would have likely been a 3-run homer. Two outs, runners on first and second here for this Portage Park side. This is high. That's lifted in the air deep to left field. That ball is in front of the wall. This will score both runs. Victoria will stop herself at second base. Nice hit there. 2 RBI double. And it's 11-3. So both Infante and Elvog come around to score. This is a high fly ball to left field off the bat of Funky and a foul ground, and the catch is made to end the inning. But Portage Park adds on 2 more. They're in double figures for the first time this summer. 11-3, home half of the 5th after this. Welcome back. There's 3 minutes shy of the time limit, so they have called the game there. So Portage Park victorious, and that one will step aside for a quick break. The teams will continue to do some warm-ups, and then we'll have some more softball for you. We'll be still using this exact live stream, so do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the second game of our doubleheader. It'll be right here on this exact stream that you are currently watching here on the Windy City Sports Network. So Portage Park wins game 1. The second game of the doubleheader will be coming up soon. We'll take a break and we'll be back shortly here on the Windy City Sports Network.